Hey, Bigrat310. Hey, my cat. Sorry about the gum, guys. Just need a little fresher upper for my mouth. Okay, I got like 11 questions for a Q&A. I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud of the guys who promised me they wouldn't send me questions. For the next Q&A, go ahead. Send me all the questions you want. Everyone is legible. Forewarned, I will not do a Q&A for a while. I want to get at least like 22 questions. A Q&A they have to build into like 4 parts. There's 3 parts. So I won't have one for a while. So send me all the questions you want. Make them good. I got some really good questions on this Q&A. Well, I think so. I don't know if you guys feel the same, but I like all the questions I got today. So let me start with the question from, this first question is from Edgehead714, and possibly my favorite question I got. What was the worst pay-per-view you ever bought? Okay, now, I've been spared from some pretty bad pay-per-views, like some really bad pay-per-views. Let me tell you guys a couple stories. For TNA, I've only ordered 4 pay-per-views my entire life watching TNA. And sadly, the ones I ordered don't do so well. Let me show you. Okay, the first one I ever bought was Bound for Glory 2006. But since TNA is not as, back then it especially wasn't, as, what's the word, advertised, I guess, as other stuff. It took me an hour and a half to get to order the pay-per-view. And I thought back then that TNA would have replays. They didn't. That pay-per-view, they didn't have replays. So I only saw 2 matches on Bound for Glory 2006, which weren't bad matches. Sting Jarrett and LAX versus Styles and Daniels in the cage. Oh, and I think I might have seen one more. I think I saw Eric Young versus Larry Zbyszko. There's another match in between, which there might be. I just don't remember it. So I was really upset. I'm like, okay, TNA pay-per-views, 0-1. Next one, Final Resolution 2007. I thought the card was stacked. And then I saw the pay-per-view and I'm like, oh my god, why did I just order this? Joe Angle, Iron Man match, that was good. But like, I really thought LAX Team 3D would be amazing, and to DQ. I thought the Sabin Daniels Lynn match would be amazing. It was alright. I thought the Alex Shelley Austin Starr match would be fantastic. It wasn't. I thought the Rhino AJ Styles match would be more than it was. It wasn't. The main event, Sting, Abyss, and Christian Cage, was subpar at best. And there's not much on there that just blew, and I don't even remember it. So that pay-per-view, I'm like, oh my god, why did I order that crap? 0-2. Damn it. Sorry, this computer fucking sucks. 0-2. Next one, I heard it was Hard Justice 2007. Yes. In my stupidity, I ordered Hard Justice 2007, which I also thought would be very, very good. The first match was fantastic. I believe it was Sanjay Dutt and Jay Lethal versus Daniels and Senshi versus, was it LAX? It was either LAX or another team. No, it definitely wasn't LAX. Can't remember. All I know is it was, I think it was against Tag Team Champions at that time. Who was the Tag Team Champions 2007? It wasn't Team 3D. It wasn't Angle. I don't remember. Very good match. The rest of the pay-per-view fucking sucked. Kaz Raven was The Barroom Brawl could have been 10 times better than what it was. The Doomsday Chamber of Blood, the match I was really looking forward to. Oh my god, was that bad. Horrible match. Joe Angle, I actually fell asleep towards the end. So for the only match I thought would be good, I fell asleep. Because it was late, I think it was like really late at night. And so that, I didn't get my money's worth, even though the match wasn't great. Chris Harris versus Rain. Oh my god. What a bad match. Team 3D versus Scott Steiner, a blow. And then VKM versus LAX. Oh my god, one of the worst matches I've ever seen. Horrible pay-per-view. Then I ordered Lockdown 2008. Wasn't great. Slammiversary 2008 was probably the only good TNA pay-per-view that I've ever bought. So yeah, I'm not doing good with TNA pay-per-views. But sadly, none of those are the worst. While Hard Justice 2007 was bad, that one match at the beginning I actually liked. So I'm gonna continue on though. I never got Armageddon 2005. I had gotten grounded, and it turns out my dad had saved me from watching Armageddon in 2005. I didn't order December to Dismember because I didn't feel the need of buying 2 pay-per-views in 1 month from WWE. I didn't buy No Mercy because my dad said the main event looked kind of weak, which was Batista Eddie, and it wasn't really a great match in my opinion. And so I'm like, yeah, maybe you're right. Let's just not order the pay-per-view. And that saved me also. However, I narrowed it down to 3. Hard Justice 2007, Unforgiven 2007, and the pay-per-view, which I consider the worst WWE pay-per-view I've ever ordered. There's a difference between ordered. Some pay-per-views are bad, but I didn't order them. Like, I didn't order, like I said, Armageddon or No Mercy. And so that pay-per-view is New Year's Revolution 2006. Oh my God, was that bad? Edric Flair, DQ, 1 Divas match, 2 Divas matches, Gregory Helms versus Jerry the King Lawler. Elimination Chamber fucking sucked. It was horrible Elimination Chamber. Carlito and Chris Masters went over, which was a big mistake. Triple H Big Show was good, but I wouldn't give it more than 3.25 stars. That pay-per-view fucking blew. I totally didn't get my money's worth. Even if Edge did win the title, I still didn't get my money's worth. Wow, I spent 6 minutes on 1 question. Nice. Blue CMU says, do you think that WWE should create a rule where if a wrestler wears so many matches, including house shows, they get a mandatory week off with rest to recuperate their body? I think it's a rule that will decrease the number of injuries and increase the morale in the locker room. Nope, they definitely shouldn't create this rule. Sorry, but wrestlers have to wrestle a lot. You give them a week off, then the fans they were supposed to take in that week won't get their money's worth. Like, you're saying guys should wrestle a lot. So the big name guys like Edge, Taker, Triple H, Jeff, those guys will have to get a rest for 1 week, and in that 1 week, since they're the highest guys in the company, the fans won't get to see them, and they'll feel left out. So no, it's a bad rule. Wrestlers are going to get injured anyways. Kevin Nash, I know it's a bad example, but Kevin Nash, I accidentally deleted your question. Kevin Nash tore his knee, and he came back in a tag team match. Immediately when he tagged in, he tore it again. So it really doesn't matter giving them a week off. I don't think that's going to help much, and it's going to really hurt their business, like especially in an economy like this. So, no, you shouldn't do it. TimmyJockDW says, do you think MVP winning the U.S. Championship for WrestleMania was a good idea? No, I didn't. I really didn't want him to win the title. Now I'm not so sure if he'll win Money in the Bank, which I really want him to more than Christian, because I feel Christian still has a lot of time. But I still say he can win. Do I think it was a good idea? No. You think Mick Foley should be on TNA? Yes. He loves going to different companies. His promos right now are fantastic. TNA really needs him right now. My opinion why TNA is doing so good in the ratings. This year we've seen 2 TNA superstars return to WWE. Christian Cage and Gail Kim were TNA superstars. You see transfer away from TNA this year. Petey Williams I think is going to be in ROH. And I see Sanjay coming to WWE since they really like him. Can you see Kane becoming WWE champion at some point before charge? Yeah! But really, I think it's going to be another short reign. Kane's not the type of guy who you give like a 5-month championship reign. He can't carry the company like that. Yeah, it's not in him. RKOWNEDU, Stone Cold Steve Austin was confirmed to be live on Raw in a few dates. So he said he would be part of it, but he wasn't. And why wasn't he referee to Orton Triple H match? I'm just summarizing. Austin is still big draw generation shows buys the show. He's gonna be at Mania. I'm gonna do my predictions video tonight after SmackDown, but he's gonna be in Mania. I guarantee he's gonna be in Mania. He's going to be involved somehow, besides Hall of Fame. I guarantee it. It's in Houston. He's going to be involved in WrestleMania. Don't worry about it. Why did WWE stop booking him? Maybe they want to ruin it. Maybe he's going to have something to do with the Jericho match, and they didn't want to ruin the ending, so there's a reason why. Worst pay-per-view, Final Resolution 2006. Well, ever seen? That goes to December to Dismember, but ever bought is Final Resolution 2006. Worst WrestleMania? 15, by far. I like 2 a little bit. Like I said, I like the Battle Royal. Why do you think that Jack Swagger hasn't been utilized at WrestleMania? I thought last year was dire for the WWE champion, lasting 8 seconds. Lasting 8 seconds. But this year the belt isn't on the line. Why do you think this is? Because they haven't. No, that's a bunch of bullshit. I guarantee you, Vince would not be down on his biggest guy, literally, because he had 1 bad match, especially after 2 great matches like this. That is total fucking bullshit. I don't believe that for a second. I just think, maybe Vince just didn't want to. He could have had Evan Bourne, Tyson Kidd if he wanted to. Like I said, he's not really too big on ECW. That's just supposed to be another brand. It's not supposed to be one of his main things. So I'm not too sure. So that's kind of why. What do you think of Lockdown? I think Lockdown looks really good right now. Lethal Lockdown, Foley Sting, Team 3D Beer Money in a Philadelphia street fight. Yes. Doomsday Chamber of Blood. And I think there's another match I can't remember. Ooh, gotta hurry up. What do you think WWE and TNA's number 1 problems are that you would fix if you can't fix one? I can't fix one with TNA. That's very hard. But if I had to pick with WWE, I would say TNA. I would say give the younger guys a break. I'm sorry. I know it's too repetitive, but I don't care. I'm gonna say it anyways. Give the younger guys a fucking break. Let them shine. Don't keep your old fucking veterans who can't even put on a decent match. WWE's number 1 problem. Number 1. There's a lot. I'm gonna go with. I don't think he hates Christian and Jack, but I do believe that if Vince really doesn't like the person, he won't let him go far. And I think Vince needs to change his attitude about that very quickly, or else he's not gonna get far. He's not gonna get that much farther in wrestling. Also, Vince, please listen to your bookers. Listen to Paul Heyman. Yes, I saw the interview. Listen to Paul Heyman. Listen to your fucking staff. Don't make decisions by yourself. This is a joint effort. Gotta go, guys. SmackDown and Wrestlemania predictions. I'm Bigrat310 out. Peace.